Don't worry about nothing. Turn up them drums, turn up them drums until the cops come. Bang on them walls until the roof falls, and then the cops come, make the place go dumb. And you'll never shut this down. Shut this down. Shut this down. Make the place go dumb.
Jaguars, Ravens coming up on EA Sports as we get set for today's Week 10 matchup.
Here in this one, we've got one team coming in on a 3-game winning streak. How do you slow this team down, Phil?
Man, confidence is a great thing, Jim. When you have confidence, you believe in what the coaches, what they're telling you, and you have great faith in what you're doing. It makes you feel good all week. You believe it, and usually it shows on the field.
And the tackle is made right around the 25-yard line. The Ravens come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. He'll throw it over the middle. And now, let's take a look at the Ravens offense. This bunch has struggled to find the end zone all year long. One of the lowest scoring teams in the league. Today, they'll try to change that formula. Coming up, second down. The Jaguars defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. They're setting up screen. Smith's all over the ball carrier.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
Third down now. Flacco's lining up in the pistol. Perriman's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. First down at the 35. Now makes the move to the right. That's a gain of 7. And that's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Oh, would they ever? They would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also a solid job by the running back picking up some good yards.
Second down, 3 for the first. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. At the 45-yard line. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. They'll go ground. Smith's all
offense and brings him down.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
The Ravens pistol set here.
Second down and 11. Almost intercepted.
Here's the Jaguars defense. Last week, this group came up with 3 forced turnovers.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive.
Flacco's lined up, empty backfield.
Out of the gun. And it's knocked down.
The Ravens really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's 3rd and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
The punt is kicked out of bounds.
The Ravens come out in a dime package. Allen Robinson has the reception. Here's a look at the Jaguars offense. As a unit, they've gotten the job done so far this season, ranking in the top 10 in points scored per game.
Second down after that pass play.
Bortles going to take the snap from the shotgun. And it's complete to Julius Thomas. The Ravens set at the line. Dime package.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Gains 5.
And now here's the Ravens defense. They gave the quarterback a week ago all day to throw and never knocked him down once. The Jaguars snap it at the 31. Ivory's taken down at the 33.
Ivory's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
The Jaguars have a 3rd down coming up. They did a great job a week ago of converting on 3rd down.
Now he's going to change the play. Look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Robinson's got the catch and the first.
Don't see enough of this in the NFL anymore. The out route. Everybody's afraid to throw it. They want all those little safe dink and dunks inside. But that is a nice throw and catch by the quarterback and wide receiver.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line.
The Ravens will come out in the dime. The Jaguars have it at the 39. Ivory with the catch. And Ivory's marked down after a gain of 9.
Well, I think we're seeing something we see with so many teams now in the NFL. Running backs who can do it all. This guy can run, block, and he can catch short passes and make long gains after it. Nice job.
That was a nice reception, but not enough for the first down. Second down coming up.
Bortles got it in the gun. Allen Robinson with the catch. This next play coming from the 47-yard line. The Jaguars lined up, bunch formation.
First down and 10.
Connects with Thomas.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch you.
The Jaguars snap it at the 41.
Throws the pass.
Brought down by Mosley. Can you believe the plays this guy can make in the open field once he gets his hands on the football?
Yeah, I can believe it. I really can, because you know why? I see it all the time. I see it when I watch him on TV. I see it when I watch films. And how about today? I get to watch it in person. It's awesome to watch.
First down here after the completion.
From the gun. And Thomas can't hold on that time.
This drive now about to reach the 10th play of the series.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Thomas is brought down at the 21.
The drag route is a huge part of every offense now in the NFL. It's where the receiver starts on one side of the football, goes across the field, looking for those spots where he can catch it, and the quarterback that time threw it at the right time, right on target. Good yardage, just short of the first down.
Marching down the field and taking their time.
The Jaguars have to get to the 17-yard line for a first down.
3rd and 3. Has it right on the sideline, inbounds.
Oh, we got us a nice drive going here, Jim. Another first down. They are just making one solid play after another and just marching down the field.
Bortles completion percentage 90% on the day. The Jaguars moving inside the 20 and the red zone. Last week they just feasted on that part of the field. First down at the 15. Trying to plow ahead.
Play number 13 coming up on this drive.
The Ravens with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. They call his name again.
This long drive continues.
They'll go ground. The Jaguars now move the chains.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score? Can the defense make a stop? They bent a lot here in this drive. They had the offense backed up. They let them march down the field. Now you're in the red zone. Make the right call and stop them.
First and goal to go from the 2. breaking huddle at the 4. The Jaguars all bunched up here as they get set at the line. Takes it again.
He breaks the play. He's in for the touchdown.
Midway through the second quarter, they put themselves in front with that touchdown, Phil.
Hey, that touchdown could be a difference maker in this game. You never know. So really well called by the offensive coordinator and executed perfectly by the offensive players.
Just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Ravens now coming to the line. Been a closely contested game so far. The score's 7-0. First down at the 22. Handoff by Flacco. That's a gain of 6.
Running backs in the NFL now, it's hard to bring them down. That time, nice job of breaking the tackle.
That leads us to second down.
Oh, you see the linebackers moving around. I think they're trying to confuse the offensive line.
The Ravens take it from the 28. Catch made. Picks up about 5.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down, Jim. That's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
The Ravens come out in a bunch set.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Second down after the incompletion.
Allen's shifted out wide to the left as a receiver. Flacco's back in shotgun formation. Looking long. Has the catch.
First out, offense readying for the snap. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up.
Flacco from the shotgun.
Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
When you're going against a good quarterback and receiver in the NFL now, one of the ways to stop it is tight man-to-man coverage. You against him.
The line of scrimmage is the 26-yard line.
It's a too tight end formation. They'll go shotgun here. He rips it right out of the wide receiver's hands.
Well, when it's third and long, I'll just say this. Be very careful on the offensive side.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10.
The Ravens come to the line. The first down marker is at the 16.
They better hurry to get the snap. On the money. Gains 12.
The Ravens on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for 3rd and long situations, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the first down. That'll get you going.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning. Coming up to the line at the 14.
Flacco's all by himself in the backfield for this snap.
Out of the shotgun formation. Can't hold on here as it goes incomplete.
You got to try to avoid this as a quarterback. Don't throw off that back foot unless you have to. When you do, there's just no way you're going to be as good if you had good balance. That time the throw's off the mark.
The Jaguars go with the dime formation here on defense. Flacco will take it from the gun.
Has it. Touchdown. And just before the half, they battled back and tied the game. That could do a whole lot for the mood of that locker room at the break, Phil.
No question, Jim. It just gives you an emotional lift to find a way to tie a football game up right before halftime. That was a nice drive and a good job done by the offense.
The Jaguars are back deep, ready to return to kickoff.
Robinson's running this one out. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Jaguars now come to the line. Second quarter of a tie game. Scores 7-7. Out of the shotgun. Two hands on the football and has the catch.
Second down.
Not surprised at all to see this hurry-up offense in a situation like this. In the NFL now, you got to be the aggressor, and this offense is definitely being the aggressor.
Tough catch.
Here's the football marked at the 47.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play.
Marquise Lee makes the reception.
Touchdown, Jacksonville Jaguars.
Bortles
Now got 20 touchdown passes on the season. The Jaguars now going for the point after.
add the extra point. The kick is good.
And the kicker's ready to go.
Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The Ravens ready to get this drive started. The last time they had it, Phil, it was a touchdown, and they got all the way to the end zone mainly through the air.
Yeah, they did it through the air. They got good protection. You know, we love what the quarterback is doing, but how about the wide receivers and everybody catching the football, separating from the defender, and they're getting some easy throw and catches out there.
First down at the 23. Looking across the middle, and it's batted down. Flacco's alone in the backfield.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
From the gun, Flacco. Pass is intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Jaguars offense, Phil, is on a roll right now with touchdowns coming on each of their last 2 possessions. Can they make it 3 in a row right here?
Well, we're going to find out. I like their chances. What have we seen that makes us think that they're not going to come out there and get it done? They're playing exceptional football on the offensive side.
Great starting position here for the offense. The Ravens defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Going to be a penalty here. The defense will take the penalty.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Inside the 30 at the 29. First down at the 29. He's got the catch. Touchdown, Jaguars. Getting close to the half, and they're giving their opponents a lot to talk about in the locker room.
Yeah, they are putting some kind of whipping on them here early in the game. I'll just say this for the defensive side that's losing. It's been terrible. So go in there at halftime, change what you're doing, and get back in this game.
The Ravens return team is ready. The 18-yard line. The Ravens offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
The Ravens set the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Launches it down the field, and he comes down. No, the defender tips it out.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position, nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Second and 10 coming up. Flacco's going to take it from the gun. Got the completion. Amukamara's able to read that play and make the hit.
Every quarterback hates a situation like this. You're down the football game, and you got 3rd and long, but you must be thinking, don't turn it over. So don't force the situation by trying to throw one in there in tight coverage. If they're not open, throw it short.
Loss of 2 on that play. Third and 12. And he's going to be dropped.
That's a 3 and out for the offense. And with that, we'll switch sides and take a breather. We've reached halftime here in Charm City. Back to Baltimore for the second half in just a few moments. With this kick, the second half is underway. Robinson's going to test the coverage here. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Jaguars offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things change in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
The Ravens defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. It's complete to Allen Robinson.
That's what you want to do. Just get a first down, especially when you're on top. Keep the clock moving. Keep the defense guessing. Make them react instead of attack.
Bortles now completed his last 7 passes. First down at the 32. Trying to fight through right up the middle of the field. And Ivory's met after a gain of 3.
Ivory's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Second down here after that run play. And Ivory's got it on the handoff. Taken down at the 39.
Ivory's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
After that last carry, it's 3rd and 3.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Julius Thomas with the reception. Another 3rd down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch.
One of the better talented tight ends in the NFL. He makes that catch just right in stride and gets a nice catch.
First down at the 49. Allen Robinson has the reception. Second and 3 coming up. Bortles standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Looking long. This is 3rd down. Bortles going to take the snap from the shotgun. Allen Robinson with the catch. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. The Ravens come out in a dime package. First down at the 35. He'll throw it over the middle. Only 35 yards to the end zone. From the shotgun, Thomas has the catch. Set up now at the 26. The Jaguars come out in a jumbo set. And now he'll surge ahead.
When you have an offense like this that just keeps getting first downs, not only are they moving in scoring position, but they're giving their defense a lot of rest.
The long drive continues. The Jaguars are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. First down at the 25. And Jacksonville is in for the score. Touchdown. And with that score, they've now got a nice buffer to work with over the last quarter and a half.
They've been really efficient here today. And just another example on that touchdown drive, executing to perfection, and they got a nice lead here. Let's see if they can hang on.
The Ravens return team is ready. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Ravens offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
The Ravens come to the line with a bunch set.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals. Quarterback has a strong arm, but I am starting to question his touch. Need a little more touch on those deep passes. That time he overthrows the receiver.
It's now second down.
The Jaguars sat at the line. Dime package.
Trying to beat the play clock.
Flacco from the shotgun.
Intercepted. And in for the touchdown.
When a defense intercepts a pass like that and scores a touchdown, boy, does that give them hope. Gives them a lot of confidence. They really get the momentum on their side, and it's going to be hard for the offense to come out here and do anything after that play.
The Jaguars couldn't have asked for this third quarter to have gone any better for them than it has so far, as they've just continued to do what they were doing in the first half, up and down the field.
Oh, man, they kept the pedal to the metal, man. They are letting it go. They're being aggressive, and they're trying to end this game right here.
The Jaguars setting up here for the kickoff.
Out across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
The Ravens offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
First down at the 21. Complete to Wallace.
Yeah, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Then picks up about 3. It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Flacco's ready for the snap, empty backfield. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. That ball has been picked off. They throw a pick here, Phil, and they'll be very pleased that we're nearing the final quarter so they can get this one over.
You know, sometimes when you're losing like this and you're playing so bad, you just feel like you can't. Over with. It's amazing how it just keeps dragging on, and man, this has been a bad day, and like you said, Jim, it just continues.
And Suggs there to meet him. Coming to the line right at the 50. Second and 8. And Ivory's going to take the handoff now. And they bring him down at the 44-yard line. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. The defense looking for one more stop here on 3rd down after that run. 2 tight ends on the field here. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
This is an awesome job by the head coach, the offensive coordinator, and the offense. Just keep picking up those first downs. You got a big lead here in the second half. Keep that clock running.
Coming to the line at the 40-yard line. The Ravens will come out in the dime. 1st down at the 40. Ladarius Webb with an interception. They bring him to the turf. Late in the 3rd, and will this be the spark that somehow inspires the offense to get back into the game?
It could, Jim. I'll say this. For the offense, have a sense of urgency. This is it. You need to score after that turnover to get back in this game.
The Jaguars with a nickel look here on defense. To the ground. And he's brought down right at the 42. We're heading to the 4th quarter in what has been a completely one-sided affair. I'd ask if a comeback is possible, but when it's this margin, Phil, I'm a realist.
You are a realist, Jim, and you know when you're behind, like you are a lot of times when we play golf, by the 14th or 15th hole, you know it's over, but we finish it out, and you know what, same here in this football game, they got to go ahead and finish this game out.
Secures it with 2 hands. On his way. Touchdown!
You never know with the talent of these guys nowadays, little short passes, you think they're harmless, and look what happens. They got so much talent all the way down the field for the score.
Driving extra point is good. The Ravens getting ready to kick it off. Robinson's going to test the coverage this time. And the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line. The Jaguars are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
He's got the catch.
I think the coach on the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every first down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the second half, every first down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Thomas has got it. First down. set up now at the 42.
First down here after the completion. And Ivory's handed the football. And the tackle is made right around the 39-yard line. The Jaguars lead right now, but you will see that not everything is going their way. And Ivory's had a tough one, especially down the stretch. If they want to control the game, you have to think they're going to go back to him for some more touches and try to get it right.
That's right. Keep giving him the football. Keep mixing the plays up. Don't get obvious.
Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. The rest of this quarter is simply a formality.
It's what it looks like, doesn't it? It just looks like, hey, that doesn't even look like it. It is. This game is absolutely over. There's no such thing as a miracle that's going to pull this out for the losing team. But give the offense a lot of credit. On the winning side, they have been sharp all day long.
Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Flacco's got no one behind him, just a quarterback waiting for the snap. Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here.
Look at those linebackers shifting around, trying to confuse the quarterback.
That's an interception. Tackles made. This offense had no choice but to take some chances here in the fourth quarter, but it comes back to bite them again with an interception.
Well, but it's not going well, and you start trying to take chances, there is nothing going to go right in that situation. If they get back on the field after this one, Jim, just go out there, run the football, and try to get this game over with.
Bortles will be taking this snap out of the pistol. It's the old counter play.
The line of scrimmage is at the 40.
The Jaguars come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. It was right there, but he didn't bring it in.
Third long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on third long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just gravy. They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Hearns with the grab.
Good job by the defense, staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass. They make the tackle, and now we have fourth down coming up.
Sturgis will line up for the field goal try. The field goal attempt is good. It's good. Midway through the fourth quarter, this game was already out of reach, but they went ahead and added a field goal to add a little insult to injury.
Well, you listen, this is pro football, man. You know, you got to stop the other team. They didn't do it, so sometimes you deserve to be blown out.
Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Ravens just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
The Ravens take it from the 23. It's intercepted.
Midway through the fourth, and the mood on that sideline, Phil, has to be one of tremendous frustration as they throw the interception.
Absolutely, Jim. They have to be so disappointed. They had high hopes coming into this game. We talked to the coaches. They thought they would play well. Well, this is just one of those days when nothing went right for your side.
This series begins for the offense with a very good chance to score. The Jaguars lined up, bunch formation. The Jaguars from the 37. Now cutting to the right side, looking for some open space.
Coming to the line at the 37.
Double tight end formation. 2nd and 10. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff. It'll be 3rd down. Robinson's going to secure the handoff. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Robinson's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
The line of scrimmage, the 25-yard line.
Last play before the 2-minute warning. 1st and 10. Toss to the outside. And the flag is down. 2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the game. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. And Ivory's taking the handoff. Picks up 8 here. The defense accepts the penalty.
Got to give the defense some credit on 1st down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
They come to the line, and it's 1st down. The Ravens with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Thomas is going to pull in the bullet pass.
Well, Jim, what a day for this offense. You know, they're blowing the team out, and here they are once again in the red zone. Hey, listen, if I was him, I'd go ahead and try to punch it in one more time.
And Ivory's got on the handoff.
Well, you know you can win the game, but just running the football, then you just run the football. Take no chances. Keep 2 hands around it at all times, and don't worry about the extra yard.
1st down on the way. Takes the knee. Second down now. This win, Phil, how much will it mean?
Well, Jim, it means a lot. It's another victory, 1 step closer to the playoffs. Big stuff.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.